All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Gio. I am doing pretty good this morning. How are you doing? So you had a nice big win yesterday. 4K or something like that on the personal account. That's nice, man. Very, very nice. Awesome, Gio. Awesome. Confusing morning, but I kind of want to see us move higher this morning. Maybe we take out previous day's low first and then move higher. But we do have pretty much equal highs for London high and Asia high. They're both equal highs, pretty much. On NQ, ES is perfect equal highs, actually. So I think that could be a big draw. Equal highs up there. SBS update, guys. We are finalizing things with the licensing provider today. So we're going to just kind of test the licensing today, make sure everything's going to work and you're going to get the proper email and all that. If everything goes perfect, we'll release it tonight. Otherwise, probably sometime midday tomorrow, we will release it. Okay, so pretty much done. Should be out tonight or tomorrow midday. I'll update you guys on that later, so you'll know when that update's out. But you'll get an email when it is out of instructions and all that. Okay. And then once we send that out, we're gonna get NQTrader set up with the licensing provider as well, so we don't need to do machine IDs anymore. And we're gonna go from there with that as well. So later this week for NQTrader, today or tomorrow, midday for SBS. Botfolio today isn't in anything right now. Not in anything. Posted something in the Discord yesterday. If you guys wanted to join the Botfolio waitlist, it is filling up. I posted a chart of the equity curve for the month of April and the total performance for the month of April, up about 10.3K as of 27th, so 2 days ago. So really solid month. That's based off of, again, a $50,000 account. So yeah, theoretically you could run it with like a 35 or maybe 40K account, but you'd be pulling it really close with the amount of margin used per trade, or on certain days. Sometimes Botfolio's in $35,000 of positions. That's just how much it costs to purchase 10 micros. So with TradeStation. So but yeah, really solid month though. Up pretty good on the year with Botfolio. Gonna be releasing that end of May, so pretty much the goal is releasing in a month to a month and a half. Okay, end of May or really early on in June. All right, guys, market opens here in a minute. There is some news this morning, by the way, guys. Jolt's job openings at 10 a.m., 30 minutes into the open. Usually it doesn't do too much. It is red folder, though, so I would still be careful. But usually it doesn't do too much. So, yep, that's it. Waiting for open now. Ten seconds till the open. Alrighty, market's now open. Remember, SBS trades around 9:32 for us on the live stream. And I have the regular NQ charts up, so you can kind of see a difference between NQ32 and MNQ32. So all right, another 50 seconds until SBS can potentially start taking some trades for us. Keyword is potentially. Moving up here on the open, though, not too much. We've only moved so far about 40 points from low to high first 2 minutes here, which isn't too much for the open. %, of the overnight range is at 19,504. So we could see potentially, a draw up to that and maybe a rejection down, or maybe we get above that and we move up towards overnight highs too. So a couple different potential scenarios there. At least those are the scenarios that I would like to potentially see, I should say. Slowly crawling up here. Remember, SBS doesn't take trades off of momentum. It takes trades off of pullbacks. We do have 3 equal lows as well at on ES at 5521.5. So a low put in at 904, 911, and 916. That could be interesting. That could be the draw there. If we want to move lower, that's where I would be targeting. 5521 for ES. NQ doesn't have equal lows, but you could short NQ, if you find a trade for yourself, and hold it until ES sweeps those lows. That's probably how you'd want to play that. Still no trades here. We're 4 minutes in. We're chilling. If you guys have any questions, throw them at me about anything. Otherwise, we just chill and wait for some trades to pop up, chat about the trades per usual. We're pretty far from any major liquidity sweeps right now. Pretty far, guys. Pretty far. Got a potential short there. Could, I don't think we have to do that today. Oh my. Okay, we're in our first trade of the day here. Looks like we might have top ticked it and gotten into drawdown. It is a pattern 2 long trade. And you don't have to use pattern 2s if you don't want. Because you're buying, you know, a little higher or you're selling a little lower. So technically not the best fills. But they do work a lot of the time. Not all the time. Like this one does not seem like it's working very well. But yeah, that one's one of the worst I've seen in a while. Just unfortunate. This is where the 1 minute can be beneficial to you. About to get a 1 minute long here actually. Yep, we're in a 1 minute long as soon as this stopped out. Benefits about the 1 minute can kind of avoid the chop a bit. But not every trade's gonna win still. This trade could lose, but we're avoiding the more chop on the 1 minute. It's you don't have to pay attention as much. It's more stable. You know, stuff like that. So still only we moved about 60 points since the open. Not a ton for the first 10 minutes or so. It's not nothing, but it's not a ton. Filters are not on right now. Nope. I want to be matching all of the trades that you guys get. So filters are not on. You can turn them on though. I mean, I made a video about that the other day. But yeah. You can do that with any indicator too. You can create it for any indicator on NinjaTrader. We've made some of the, you know, more what we think would be most common ones for you already, like RSI or SMA, EMA, those three. Because I think most people would probably just use those. But yeah. Excuse me. Let's see a nice full win here on the 1 minute chart. A lot of people catch the full wins quite often on the 1 minute chart when they don't have trailing. A lot of people don't use trailing stops on the 1 minute, and it works really, really well. Obviously, I won't say it works well all the time. There's a lot of times where the trailing stop really helps, but a lot of times, I mean, no trails might be the way to go on the 1 minute. Getting close to that first TP there. Up 22 points. Oops, I'm moving stuff. Getting close. And first TP is hit. We're trailing now. We're up 40 points. Perfect entry there on the 1 minute. Pretty much no drawdown. Only 10 points of drawdown total. Again, if you're not trailing, could be beneficial. We're in shorts here on NQ and the 32 and the 42 NQs. Again, I'm not a huge fan of NQ, just because, again, we're only in one contract, because you can't go any less than one contract, right? You can't take 0.5 NQ contracts. Obviously, unless you're trading MNQ, but on NQ you can only take one. So the risk is always going to be slightly skewed. Might be a decent amount more than what you want to risk. And if you want multiple TPs, won't be able to do that because you only have one contract. So a break even there, plus 350. So about 1 R there on that trade. Still barely in these trades. Barely in. Hovering around entry point here still. Again, you can always exit early if you want. Another pattern 2, MNQ. Pattern 2, MNQ here. Again, 1 minute chart. It's green and it's chilling. It's not taking any trades for probably a little while here. So You know, just another reason why I love the 1 minute chart there. And MNQ32 I also like, but 1 minute's the best in my opinion. Losses there on the 42 and the 32 NQ. This pattern 2 is looking pretty nice. It's looking nice, looking nice. Getting close to the 50% level. 50% overnight range level. Is what I'm saying there. Getting close. First TP. We're in a 1 minute short. Where is that from? Oh, over here. Gotcha. We're in a 1 minute short. Actually, I mean, I do like that short. 538's the stop, so it is a bigger stop loss here. But I mean, I do like that. It's allowing some room to work, you know. I always like when it allows some room to work. Nice trade on that MNQ32 there. Up 40 points on this pattern 2 trade here. We had a full win there on the 32, so we went from down 380 to up 220. So again, that's the positive risk rewards. Positive risk reward, guys. Still in this 1 minute short, guys. We're above the 50% now. We're holding above it, which isn't good for this 1 minute short, most likely. So stop there on the 1 minute. We're break even on the day. Break even. Big wick there. Big sell wick. Apparently this wick right here was news from China. Just so everybody knows what that was from. A news wick took us out of that trade. $25 people in here. Welcome everybody. Again, SBS update should be out tonight or tomorrow after the live stream tomorrow. Okay, just finalizing a couple things so it's ready for you guys. NQ Trader update later this week. Okay. Yeah. News here in 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes. I'm not sure if news is going to do anything, but Ooh, we got really close to this trade here, man. About 1 point away from entering short there. And that would have been a monster. Instant win, pretty much. Same with the NQ32. And MNQ here as well. Yeah, I got really close. And this 1 minute short would still be about break even right now if we didn't get wicked out from the China news. I yawn so much during these live streams, man. Oof. We're in a short here. Again, we're getting close to news. We're within 5 minutes. I usually say 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after. Yeah, Warren. Yep, jolts in 4 minutes. So you could disable here. Probably the smartest thing to do. I always leave these running just because I know someone's going to leave it running. So I want to make sure, you know, I'm in there with them. Plus, these are just sim accounts on live stream. I run my main accounts on a different screen here with SBS. So when I say, you know, I would turn it off for news, I probably would turn it off for news. Kevin, you need 170 bucks to pass 50K account? Awesome. What chart are you running? What chart are you running? Got real close. Be nice if you could, wait. I guess we're break even. 32 range? Nice. You probably could have gotten it there, but I mean, hindsight. That was 3 ticks from that TP there. 3 ticks from that TP. Gonna hit it now. There we go. Partial win, and we're break even on the 42. 32's not yet. We're up really good here on the MNQ32. I think we will, you know, we might just turn this off here. Past 50K, awesome, Kevin. Congrats, man. Post when you get your picture of your passing and stuff, post it in the Discord, man. Good stuff, good stuff. I would turn off now though. I did disable the MNQ right here because we're up good on the day already. So we're actually just gonna call it a day there for MNQ. .42 range as well is doing pretty good. Be nice if I could hit that full TP, but I have 32 points. Come on, let's go. Let's go. News here in 20 seconds, folks. 20 seconds. So I have the 1 minute on here. If we dump, I mean, we'll see if we do anything, but it is red folder. It is red folder. Starting to pick up volatility. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Well, we're up good. We hit full TP there. Up 850 on 32. NQ32 just took a trade. That was a pretty decent candle for a data candle, I guess. 45 points. Again, this 42 range chart here is why we turn off for news, because yeah, I mean, look at it. Just look at it, man. If it comes back up to win, I would still say it was not a good idea. Okay, so that 42 range did win. I'd still think it was a really bad idea. Okay. If it hits full TP there, though, I mean, we're disabling that as well. I mean, we'll just disable it there preemptively. Come on. There we go. Full TP. So we're up 990 on 42 range. Up really, really nice there. We're pretty much gonna be done for the day. I mean, 32 MNQ and 42 NQ were done. 32 range, I mean, I'd still probably want one more win there, but I wouldn't push it, so. Pretty good morning, guys. Pretty good morning. Green on everything right now. Well, break even pretty much on 1 minute, but. Yeah, I don't know. We're chilling right now, so 32 MNQ, we're done for the day. I'm gonna post that right now. So 850. Feel free to post your profits as well. Good morning, guys. It was a good morning. What do you say, guys? Should we call it a morning in the live stream? I mean, we're already up really, really nice, so what do you think? What do you think? Great day. Yeah. I think we're going to end it, guys. I think we're going to end it. Great morning. We're up 850 on the 32. We're up 430 on 32 NQ. We're pretty much break even on the 1 minute. And we're up 990 on the 42 NQ. Okay. Great morning. Can't complain at all. If you made money, please post your profits. Okay. Pass an eval. Post your eval. Passing. Okay. Everyone have a great rest of your day. Again, I will let everybody know when the update is out, if it does come out today. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, everybody. I will see everybody tomorrow morning.